Right, so here we are, slap bang in the middle of one of the mainstays of the demo sites that we do, which is the winter wheat variety screen. We've got a select group of varieties from across all breeders, but inevitably we've got some Syngenta varieties in here as well, namely Gleam, Graham, Shabraz, SY Inciter. Have I missing any? Oh, we've got a new one called SY Clipper, which is a group 4 hard. Now that variety in particular is looking really, really good. Looking really vigorous, got a good big leaves on it, building yields. Very excited about to see what this variety can do. Now, to go to disease levels within the variety screen, the fact that it was drilled relatively late, we're talking Halloween, 31st of October, it's not ridiculously late, but it's late enough. And it means that for diseases such as Septoria, that needs a good period of time to cycle through its life cycle and develop on them lower leaves through the winter, because it's got less time, inevitably you get less pressure of that disease. So we are seeing that, you know, even in varieties where you would suspect to see it, we're still getting relatively low disease levels. However, because it's a relatively juvenile plant, we are getting susceptibility to yellow rust, and with the dry weather we're seeing in varieties that you wouldn't normally have had yellow rust in or suspected to be in, it is there. This is a variety called Gravity, and you can see relatively easily I can find a leaf with yellow rust on it. But coming back then to the disease levels and what you should be doing in regard to your fungicide timing, it is very, very tempting to start pegging back your fungicide times. So your T0, your T1, your T2 potentially, because at this minute in time, the forecast looks relatively settled, looks relatively dry as well, which is exactly what Septoria doesn't need to develop on them upper leaves. It does need that rain splash event like we got at cereals last year, if you remember. It was ridiculously wet, and that was that rain splash event that caused the Septoria to come up on them flag leaves. So that's kind of my point. At this minute in time, yes, it's dry. We then don't know what we're going to get in the future. So you always need to really be erring on the side of caution, at least protecting them leaves, because even though you've got low disease pressure in varieties such as Graham, where you've got really high resistance to a lot of the disease like Septoria, you will still see that benefit from the input. So what you put in, you will get back out, and that's where we're going to talk about the next trial over there.